Welcome to South Dakota HOSA's The Pulse. Today we sit down with Cassidy, a second-year physical therapy student at the University of South Dakota.
I'm Cassidy. I'm a second-year PT student. I grew up in Brandon, South Dakota. And when I knew that I wanted to be a PT, was in college. I was actually on the pre-med track, like everyone else. I was good at math and science in high school. And then I switched to PA because I didn't want to go 4 years after undergrad. And then I went to PT because as I was shadowing or volunteering at Sanford in the dialysis unit, it was kind of boring. And then I was like, I got to do something else. So I went to inpatient rehab as a volunteer for 4 hours once a week. And then I loved it. I loved seeing the PT, so I looked more into it, and I went from there. I fell in love, and now I'm here. So one thing I'm most excited for working as a PT would be I really want to do a clinical because COVID pushed our first clinical back, so haven't had any time in the clinic. My last experience would be like my shadowing that I did before PT school because we don't even have one-day clinicals anymore, so really excited to get in the clinic and start working with patients. So after doing undergrad at University of Nebraska-Lincoln, which I enjoyed thoroughly, I decided I want to come back to South Dakota, my home state, so I could do graduate school close to home. I'm only an hour from my home, and I can go home pretty much whenever I want and be close to my family. I also got in-state tuition, which is really nice because grad school was kind of expensive, so it's always something to think about. So as a student, balancing my school and social life was difficult at first because it's hard seeing all your like undergrad friends going out and like getting jobs and having all this free time, whereas you kind of don't. So it's nice to build like a day into the weekend, or at least like half of your Saturday night or something. If you want to hang out with your friends, you can do that or go home, but then I dedicate at least like one day of the weekend to homework, maybe like Sunday or Saturday morning. So then I have like Saturday afternoon and Monday or Sunday morning to do whatever I want. And I also don't really have a schedule, I guess. It's nice living with classmates because then you can talk about school or you can do other things because you know you're both stressed. And then I also live with 2 other occupational therapy girls, so it's nice that we're friends outside of school and we have things in common, but we also have our own schedule so we can do whatever we want and also hang out and spend time together. I don't really have a routine, so I just kind of wake up and just know what I need to do, get it done, and then have the rest of the day to myself or spend the rest of the day studying. I always try to find time to like exercise or walk my dog so I can be active, which really helps to break up school and sitting down and studying all day. So my advice to any high school student wanting to go into physical therapy or any healthcare field for that matter would be get experience and get a variety of it. I started out as pre-PA, and so I did like volunteering in the hospital, which I think is always a good idea. And then I did some shadowing in like outpatient orthopedics for physical therapy and at a nursing home because I worked as a CNA trying to get those 2,000 hours or whatever you need for physician's assistant. And that's actually where I realized that I really want to work with the geriatric population, but not so much as like a doctor, but more as like getting to see them for an hour at a time and like really building deep relationships with them. So if that's something you're into, I would look into physical therapy and then just like getting experience in a variety of settings because I don't think I want to work in outpatient orthopedics based on what I saw there, and that turned me away from physical therapy at first when I was like looking into that. I even had physical therapy on my shoulder and I was like, I don't actually want to do that because no one listens to their PT and no one does their exercises. And then I saw it in different settings, different light, and I fell in love. And now I know what path I want to go, hopefully, and what path maybe isn't for me. So like seeing a variety of PTs, variety of settings, variety of patients, because it's really differs on if you want to work with like children or older adults, or if you want to work with just like the young standard like adult population that is more mobile and like can do more things. Definitely depends. So I would get experience, get a variety of it, and start early. I changed what I wanted to do like halfway through college, so I kind of had to catch up A lot of my classmates worked as PT techs, which I never did. I think that would be a great way to get experience, and basically just finding something you like and pursuing it.